Hello, my name is Monica Todros, and I am a graduating senior at Suffolk University in Boston, Massachusetts. I study public relations, and I am now applying to the Master in Corporate Communication program at IE University. So, what are the biggest challenges facing the corporate communication sector? I thought about it and I narrowed it down to what I think are two of the most prominent issues, being the adequate preparation for the industry and higher education, as well as the constant challenge that media professionals face in staying ahead of the ever evolving industry that is communication. First, let's talk about education. When thinking about education geared toward the multifaceted field of media, I tend to think that the most I got out of a course is when it integrated some kind of real world application into the traditional classroom setting. So, as quickly and readily as the field changes and transforms, educational curriculum needs to be transforming as well.
Journalism courses are always going to be just that. Cut and dry, inverted pyramid, writing for formal publication. Theories in communication are also always going to be consistent. Theories are researched over an extensive period of time and are then discussed and taught from a critical thinking standpoint. But copywriting for the digital market, preparing an advertising campaign for a brand as their demographics shift and change, understanding trends in the media and the markets that branch off from new media outlets, and then being able to create content that will stand up to and succeed in the changing market, that is a curriculum that needs to be constantly evolving with the changing market. And from both a communication and a business perspective, a curriculum that needs to be implemented correctly and effectively in order to adequately prepare a budding communication professional, as he or she prepares to enter higher education and later the professional field. Some academic curriculum could be outdated. Many well-versed and acclimated communication professionals are working in the industry full-time, and many professors currently teaching in the traditional classroom setting and not actively practicing in the field run the risk of teaching outdated material. This is why integration of expanded classroom curriculum, integrating field experience into the traditional classroom setting, is important as the field changes and expands. Students leave their institution more skilled and prepared to excel in the professional world. New demographics arise out of new media, and identifying these demographics, as well as finding a balance and effectively reaching out to them, is a selling point to a successful business. There is an expectation that media is everywhere and we just know how it works, but there is still a lot to be learned in terms of finding balance and communicating effectively and being successful and savvy in the business. Privacy standards and communication law also has to evolve with what is out there, and with the media that is branching out of evolving markets and now being used. With a more dynamic, changing workforce comes more competitive advancement in the business, and as long as a communication professional has a skill set to stay ahead of the curve, they will be more adept in excelling in the field.
The role I hope to play in this sector ultimately is that of an actively learning and practicing member of the communication field. So while pursuing a higher education, I hope to be more versed in forms of media as they develop, as they expand, and beyond the assets I've already acquired, I hope to one day be a professional in a field where you really need to think on your feet. I hope to succeed from both a business and a humanities standpoint, and I hope to pursue this more in depth through an education in corporate communication at IE University. Thank you.